Greetings, my beautiful lovelies. Hello, it's Emmy. Welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a Japanese taste test. I'm going to be taste testing 2 instant ramens, and I'm going to be tasting this. This is the Pepsi J Cola in midnight flavor. Now, what does midnight taste like? Soon find out. All of these things were very kindly sent to me by my friend Paul over at Critical Eats Japan. I shall put a link in the description down below to his channel. Be sure to show him some love. Paul, thank you so much for sending me these Japanese exclusive treats. And this is Nissin's chicken ramen. I've never actually had this before. It's very, very popular in Japan. This one's a little bit different. This is Akuma no Kimura, and this is a spicy version. This is actually designed to have a raw egg in the middle. The puck of instant noodles actually has a little bowl to place your egg in. It's a classic combination, egg with instant noodles, but this one is specifically made to be eaten that way. There are 3 noodles and of course 3 soup bases, and in very typical Japanese fashion, it's very orderly. Here's A, B, and C. So here is the kimuchi, the kakitama, and the nira. So that's like the green onions, and here are some dried egg pieces, and here's the kimchi. So we're gonna take packet number 1, which is the men, or the noodles. Ooh, it smells really toasted and kind of fried. Place the scraps in the bottom, and here is the puck of noodles. See, they're really golden brown in color, a little bit oily, but did you see this? This is a little divot specifically made for the raw egg that we'll be adding to that. I'm gonna put that gently into here. Love this form and function. So now we're gonna add packet B, which contains our little bits around and below, right here. Yes, look at that. Oh, I love this. It perfectly nestles itself right into that little nest of noodles. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. Okay. Beautiful. Now we're gonna add our hot water. We're gonna add 400 milliliters of hot water, and we put some on the side, and you can also add just a little bit of water on top of the egg as well to start getting it cooked. Just a little. Look at that. It's cooking it, it's cooking it. All right. I love this. It's like cup noodles without the styrofoam. Brilliant. So add our water. All right, now we're gonna cover this and let it sit for 3 minutes. So while that's cooking, let's prepare the yakisoba too. This is a portmanteau of sour, which is supai, and karai, which is hot. This company also makes a spicy version of the yakisoba, and if you haven't seen me do that taste test, I'll put that link also down below. And just like the other pack, there's really very clear instructions. We begin with A, B, and C, which is to drain. So we have our sauce packet and our little kind of freeze-dried bits. And add those to here. That looks like it has some shrimp, some cabbage, and some green onion. So we're just gonna add our dry bits to that, and then we're gonna add this at the very end. And let that cook for 3 minutes and come right back. All right, see you in a few minutes. All right, let's check on our chicken ramen. All right, look at our egg. So this is rayu. This is the spicy hot oil that you put on when you have ramen. Noodles, if you like. Yes, oh, it smells great. It smells like sesame oil. I'm gonna put some extra green onions. Let's taste this beautiful thing. It smells amazing. The noodles have plumped up. Look at this. The noodles are perfect. The egg is in there. Now we're gonna stir everything together. Oh my goodness, yes. I think I could have used a slightly bigger bowl. I'm gonna just mix everything together. It smells like a classic cup noodle. It has a kind of fried smell to it, and full of seasoning. It smells garlicky, and that sesame oil smells amazing. All right, here we go. Itadakimasu. And they call this spicy or hot, and it isn't hot at all. It's just mildly hot. Very, 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 very mild. That is tasty though. I like the addition of kimchi. There's a good amount of garlic in there. And it doesn't taste pickled at all. You don't have any cabbagey flavor, just mostly garlic. And that egg is really nice too. It really enriches the broth. The broth is thicker. Enriched. The noodles are very, very soft. They're exactly like cup of noodle noodles. Very, very tender and soft. You have to eat it quickly. If you're a fan like me of bouncy noodles, these are not really bouncy noodles at all. These are pretty soft. And this has to be consumed quickly, otherwise you're going to have very mushy noodles. Of course, this is not a boiled instant noodle, it's an instant noodle made with hot water. So it needs to cook quickly. So yeah, but I actually like this better than just a regular cup of noodle. I like the flavors and I love the addition of the egg. Very nice. Also, whenever I'm making instant ramen noodles, I love to add fresh green onions. It makes all of the difference in the world. It makes it feel more homemade. It makes it feel more alive. It brightens things. And yeah, even though this has some dried green onion in it already, the fresh green onions are just really what makes it for me. Next, let's check on our yakisoba noodles. This for me is the best part right here. You open this and it reveals a vent. You just drain all the hot water out. So smart, I love it. Reveal our noodles. Now I'm going to add my seasoning sauce. Ooh, look at that. That's nice and red. That looks great. It smells like a little bit like dim sum because you have that chili smell and then you've got some of that cabbage and the shrimp in there. It smells delicious. Okay, now let's mix our noodles. This is supposed to be sour and spicy. Interesting. Here we go. Wow. So bizarre. When I first took a bite, I kind of inhaled some fumes and they're like vinegar fumes. And it is significantly spicy, much spicier than the chicken ramen, which was hardly spicy at all. This is spicy, but tolerable spicy. It's not painful, not yet. It probably becomes more painful after you finish the whole box, but I'm not sure how I feel about that. Let me taste some more. It is quite spicy. It reminds me of like black vinegar dipping sauces. When you have dumplings or pot stickers, you have that really great vinegar sauce that you dip the dumplings into. It's a lot like that. I would say almost as spicy as Samyang's spicy noodle challenge, about that level. Not quite as spicy maybe. But very different flavor profile. This is sour. Yeah, I would say I like it. I just didn't really know what to expect. And now that I'm almost at the end, my nose is running. Yeah. So yeah, and my mouth is burning. So it definitely gets hotter. But a very manageable, comfortable heat, if you like spicy things. And to wash things down, let's try the Pepsi J Cola in midnight flavor. So interesting. So right here you can see this is cassis or black currant flavor. That is a flavor that you can find very easily and popularly in Europe. You don't find that flavor here much in the US at all. Apparently this plant was banned because it carried some kind of blight. All right. Ooh, it smells just like Pepsi or cola. So it's midnight. But in terms of color, it looks just like a regular Pepsi. It's brown. That's great. I'm glad that there's no like artificial like purple to it. Cheers. Oh, but it doesn't taste like Pepsi. Nope. Yeah. It's actually subtler in flavor than I thought it was going to be. After having peach Coke, which was very strongly peachy, this is really, really subtle. You do taste that it's a little bit different than regular Pepsi, but it's not unattractive or kind of gross at all. It's just a little bit fruity and a little bit different. I would definitely recommend this one over the peach Coke flavor and some of the other kind of flavors as well, because this one I feel like has enough of the cola flavor remaining, so you feel like, yes, I'm still drinking a Pepsi. Alrighty, so there's my little taste of Japan. Big thanks to Paul for sending me these treats. Let me know down in the comments if there are any other Japanese treats or recipes you'd like me to test out or try. Share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Subscribe, and I shall see you in my next video. Toodaloo. Take care. Bye! Why is my hair always in my face? It's time for a haircut. My stomach is so full.